full time. Cavalier 1, Harbour 0. 4:30 kickoff here at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. And Harbour had some great moments. That one from Mark Thompson, really against the run of play. Getting the shot off, but not getting it between the sticks. Anglin also having a shot that rattled the upright. Jaden White would have been beaten, but these were really against the run of play in the first half. Cavalier having some half chances as well. This one, perhaps their best, forcing a save from the goalkeeper, Samuel. Dwayne Atkinson, the man behind that one. And this, what a beautiful take, what a fire from Jalmara Calvin. Samuel was busy, and those were great opportunities for Cavalier. And again, another header, but that was from Garth Stewart, unable to really get it away, and it rattled the upright. Second half action now, Joshon Anglin. What a strike it was, what a rebound from Andre Fagan. And on both occasions, Jaden White was equal to the task. A big day for him, the man of the match in this encounter. On the other end, Dwayne Allen doing well, getting it across. And Samuel was unable to really hold on to it the first time. Atkinson getting busy and trying to make the most of it. Corner kick coming in, and Leng firing, make that Ming firing it on the upright, getting it across, and McCleary, what a great header it was. And after all the melee, you could say, Ming doing the business to get it across, and what a header it was. Samuel slow to react, and 1-0 for Cavalier. That's the initial play off the upright from Ming, and yeah, another angle for that header. Samuel beaten in the 74th minute. Further heartbreak for Harbour, a second yellow card for that infraction. O'Shea Nation sent Akimo Jones to an early shower. And another save made by Jaden White. Joshon Anglin not having a bad time at all from free kick range. That's the end of the match, said O'Shea Nation. Cavalier coming away with a 1-0 win. Here are the full-time match statistics. 5 from 9, not bad in accuracy. 4 from 6 for Harbour. 13 fouls between the two teams. 23 fouls, I beg your pardon. 13 for Harbour. 9 yellow cards and 1 red. 1 offside apiece. 12 corners, 8 to Cavalier. Goalkeepers even in terms of saves made, and Harbour in the end edging the possession, but the spoils go to Cavalier. They come away with a 1-0 win and go atop the table in the reign of the Jamaica Premier League.
JD, a big clean sheet for you. You've had your struggles over the last couple of seasons with injuries, been out of the starting level. How important is it, or how good does it feel now to be a solid member of the starting 11 yet again?
Well, when you can help the team in any way, for me it is always good. But for me personally, it's really good to almost be where I was before, and it's about improving each day as I go along.
I was just about to ask you, how close are you to your best? Because those two saves that those back-to-back saves you made against Anglin and so on, it was really something of the Jaden White real.
Really and truly, I've been putting in the background work. At home, at training, I've been pushing my limit, because I know within myself that I am far, far from where I'm supposed to be. I know I'm better than what I've been for the past 18 months, so it's just for me to look into myself and push on.
And from your standpoint, the clean sheets are there to show. I mean, 6 wins in a row now for Cavalier, and quite a few clean sheets along the way. I think 5 of them clean sheets.
Yeah, it's good for me and the defense, because the beginning of the season, we've conceded a goal every game. So for us to win on and had 4 straight, so no one still hasn't scored on us. We scored on ourselves in the last game, but it's good for us as a defensive unit to build on going into our further games like the Champions League and going further down in the season.
Just one point on the defence line, because because of injuries or players going overseas, like, for example, Richard King, you've been forced to use other members around there, but yet you've still got the job done. What does that say about this Cavalier defense unit, and how easy it is to work with different members each week?
All right, so as the Cavalier matter say, all for one for all for one. It basically says it. No matter who plays, we know what the system is, we know what our job is. We just fill the role, fill the position, and we get the job done.
All right, continue doing your work. Big clean sheet here today. Continue to climb the table. You guys are top of the table, so congrats on that as well.
Thank you very much. We are working hard.
Jadine White there, our player of the match for today. Cavaliers #1 between the sticks as they pick up yet another clean sheet en route to a top of the table position in this match week. Ludlow Bernard comes in. Ludlow, well, a few changes in your squad just after on the back of 2 wins in a row, and then you lose your leading goal scorer. That must affect you up front.
This game was decided by a very mad moment of indecision from the referee. A player is fouled, we get a kick, the player is not 10 yards back. We take the kick, it is intercepted, and the official says plays. It cost us. We were in this game. This was a very good game of football being played by 2 good prepared teams here today, and the referee had to spoil it. I'm really disappointed in him. I'm not going to make any excuses with respect to that. I think we did pretty well. We created as much as Cavaliers did. Just unfortunate that, we allowed that one. But the officiating needs to be questioned.
Yeah, very unfortunate, that kind of situation. You spoke about the other areas of the game, and as you said, you hit the frame of the goal quite a few times. I mean, so did they. So as you said, this could have gone many ways.
Yes.
In terms of when you did concede the goal, though, do you think in terms of how you recuperated from the first attempt that it was a little slow?
Yeah, probably a little bit of indecision and emotions get into play, but we had to rev them up back. I think we lost that momentum when we were when player Jones was red carded, right? Because his crosses were very telling, and he was an integral part of the game as at that time. So I think it hurt us. It was a bit difficult with Cavaliers, of course, being a very strong defensive team, keeping so many persons at the back. The penetration was always going to be difficult. I think we had our last moment to the last kick of the game with a free kick. I think Joshua probably could have done better.
Coming into his own as an attacking player as well,
yes.
You always did say that Joshua Anglin adds a lot up front, but we weren't seeing it.
That's
but
right.
Now, maybe a fingertip away from a third goal on the season.
He's still enjoying his game, which is very important for him. As a matter of fact, the entire team is enjoying their game here today. And I know this is a little blip in our advance, but that's exactly what it will be, a blip.
All right, congrats. Congrats on how you've been making momentum on the table.
Yes.
And good luck in the games to come, Ludlow, as Harbour strive to get into the playoff area.
That's right. Yeah.
Ludlow Bernard, their head coach of Harbour. Not quite congrats on his performance, but in terms of their movement up the table, even though it was stalled a bit today by 6 wins in a row for Rudolph Speed and Cavalier. Rudolph, another tough match against Harbour. It's never easy. But yet you're coming out on the winning end of the stick and another clean sheet as well.
Yeah, I thought we struggled in the first half to just get any fluency at all. Although I think for some of the half we had the ascendancy. But it was as a hard grind today. Above you stuck in there. They knew us well. This is like the 5th time we're playing since this year. So it's always going to be a tough game.
You always make some interesting moves in a game. Well, I must ask you about the halftime changes with Chanel Thomas and Richard King coming off. What was behind that?
Oh, they are in the line to get an airplane. They're going to overseas. So they just wanted to play. I don't know if it was a good decision to play them because they look lethargic, but they wanted to play before they went, so we allowed them to play a half.
As you mentioned, that big moves for your players as well. Congrats to you. Congrats to the players. Obviously, Richard King was in Iceland before, so now he's off. Where to those players? You mentioned an airplane ride.
Oh, they are going to UK, so let's hope everything works out for them.
All right, excellent stuff. In terms of if this game now, how, as you said, Jadine White, man of the match, he has been out of the frame for some time now, coming back as their #1. How important is he, and how happy are you with how he is progressing?
Well, when most people would have probably lost faith in him, I didn't. I know that he was the player that we had from 17 years ago. He was also the goalkeeper when we win the championship. So we know of his quality. I think he just lost his way a little, but he has come back with a bang this year. And we are, after going 10 games, conceding once every game, we decided to put him in the goal. And this is, I think, his 7th game. I only conceded 2, so he has never put a foot wrong since.
Top of the table. Any surprise?
Yeah, I was a little bit. I didn't know we would be here because I always started, but I can see a lot of teams start to falter. We are going to have issues too, just like every other team, but we are on a good run now and hope to keep it going. I see teams start to falter, and that has enabled us to rise to the top.
Congrats. Enjoy.
Thank
All
you.
the best.
Thank you.